Project number 4, lesson number 3, the melody. Okay, the first measure. The first 2 quarter rests need to be changed into a half rest. So there's your highlight there. You don't have to do anything other than make sure that you click on note and that you see the little line here under note. When you click on the half note, it actually changes those 2 quarter rests into a half rest. And there you have it. Now, let's move your highlight over. We're going to leave these 2 as quarter rests, but we're going to change them into quarter notes. So the first one is going to be a G4, and then the next one is going to be an A4. Okay, now the next note, we're in measure 2 now. This note needs to be changed into 2/8 notes. All you have to do is click on the 8th notes and it changes into 2/8 notes. Those are going to be C's. That's a C. C, we're at C5. Okay, the next note is also going to be an 8th note, C5. Now the next note is going to be 2/16 notes. So we need to change this 8th note into 2/16 notes. And all we have to do is click on it one time and it changes it into 2/16 notes. Then we add our C's. All right, we're going to stay with the 2/16 here and put the notes in place again, C and C. Now these 2/16 notes needs to be changed back into a single 8th note. You click on the 8th note one time. Okay, and let's put in our last C for this measure. Done. Now we're going to start all over again. Only this time we're going to, instead of using 2 quarter notes, we're going to leave these 8th notes, but we're going to put the G again back to the G4 and the G and the A4. Okay, and then we're going to repeat the same C sequence in the 3rd measure. All right, the 8th notes are already there. Put in your C's. Okay, put in another C. Change that 8th rest into 2/16 notes. Click on the 16th one time. It splits it up into 2/16. Put in our C's. Okay, another C, another C, 2/16 notes. Now these 16ths need to be switched back into 8th notes. Okay, there we have the 8th note there. Now let's make it a C. And there you have it. Okay, now we're going to do this one more time. We're going to put our G and our A. And yes, we're going to do the C's one more time, but only this time I'm going to show you another way. So what you can do if you're on a laptop is you can click on this, hold down your shift key, and then use your right arrow key to highlight, just the C's. Hold down the command key or the control key and then your C. Most of you know how to copy and paste already, and you're just going to copy and paste it. So we're going to go to the 4th measure. Make sure you click to put the highlight there and then paste it. Okay, you also have copy and paste up here. Okay, we need to turn this now into 2/8 notes because we need 2 more C's. So we're going to put another C5 here as an 8th note and another C5 here. And the last note here in measure number 5, we're going to turn that back into a quarter note and we're going to make that a B, B4. Okay, so now our melody is done except for one more thing. We have to put in our ties. So how do we do that? Let's go back. So you're going to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click on that 5th C. Make sure the highlight is under it. And there is your tie right here. Click on that one time. Then move over to the next C, the 5th C in the 3rd measure. Click on the tie. Move to the 5th C in the 4th measure. click on the tie, and that's it. Your melody is done. Let's take a listen from the beginning. So make sure you bring your highlight back to the beginning, and let's play it. Okay, all done. Follow these instructions step by step.